Welcome back to part 3 of the Itsmenightshow. I'm Max Hines, and right now we're going to talk about Inverse Lyric Album. Inverse Lyric Album was just finished before the semester ended. So, around the beginning of January, I finished it, and I was so proud of myself. It consists of 10 songs, all in various notebooks, so I'm going to compile them all together. It ranges everything from I have a song about a brain fart, eating tacos, being in a hospital, and just a bunch of stuff. My favorite song on the album would probably have to be a song called Math Work Rock, or, because that song's just silly, and it's about solving binomial equations, so it's always fun. Otherwise, there's this one which kind of started my, it pretty much started me on the path of writing, deep and meaningful songs. It's called Boxer's Blues, and it's a really sad song about a guy who kind of neglects to listen to his wife until they finally go to the hospital, and it turns out she has she's terminally ill. She has cancer, so she needs an operation, done quickly. So he joins kind of an underground boxing society and ends up losing, and so she dies, and it's really quite sad. And so the last lines are he's walking away from the grave, and so the last 3 lines are, I'm not as strong, I'm weak. And so it's just this really I tear up every time I sing the song, and it's not even like a true story. I was just writing a song, and it turned out to be this way. It's actually different written in the notebook than it is how I have it on typed up, so I need to change that a little bit. I'm now on my second album called Define This, with the first song Screens of Agony. Link on my music page will be somewhere, probably here, eventually, not right away, because I don't want to deal with that right now. I mean, it's 10:23 at night, holy crap. So, I want to talk to you guys after school today. Oh my goodness. Just great time. So, I kept hearing my name be called, I was talking with my girlfriend and some of her friends. And so I go over there and I'm like, what? And they're like, I want, there's a couple girls and they're like, I want you to sing for me. I haven't heard this song. So I sang it. I also ended up singing another song. And I think I ended up singing another one yet. I sang the first 3 songs from Inverse Lyric Album, in the order of 2, 1, 3. So it was Comer el Taco, which translates to eat the taco. Then it was, I don't remember the title, which is a song about a brain fart. And then it was Hospital Days, which is, I wrote that in, it was early November, because over MEA, gosh, so it was like the 24th, I was hospitalized for a week at the Mayo Clinic, and I had just started at my new school, and I was hospitalized, so I missed the first week pretty much. So yeah, I mean, in case none of you know, I have Crohn's disease. I have a very severe case of Crohn's disease. And Crohn's disease is an inflammatory bowel disease in which the linings of your intestine become inflamed. Also confuses your white blood cells into thinking it's a virus, so they attack. So it's also autoimmune. It can cause arthritis, which it has in me, in my knees and ankles predominantly. I also have it kind of in my elbows and in my hands. We haven't quite diagnosed this yet, but I'm pretty darn sure I have something called chondrochondritis, or something like that. It's inflammation in either the cartilage of the ribs connecting to the sternum, or inflammation of the muscles connecting the ribs. And that is not my most favorite thing in all the world right there. Oops. Totally. Alright, there we go. And so, yeah, that's kind of, the medicine for it costs $4,000 a month, so that's $48,000 a year, to do the math for you. It's just terrible. There's so much other stuff, happens too, so I'm just not even going to talk about it. I guess the worst thing about Crohn's is the fact that I don't fit most medical books anymore, because I do not have my whole large intestine system, my whole colon. 2 years ago in October, because everything happens in October for me, I had a procedure called a right hemicolectomy. I'm going to say that again. Right hemicolectomy. It's where they pretty much take out your ascending colon, then reattach the small intestine to the transverse colon. I had that done because I had 5 whole centimeters of scar tissue in my large intestine. So what would happen is anything that would pass by would rub against the scar tissue and just caused immense abdominal. I mean, I was in pain for a month before I went in and we got this done, you know. So I mean, thank Lord for hospitals. It was done laparoscopically, which is really neat. You know, I have only 2 scars. One kind of around my lower midsection there, where they actually took everything out, and then one where they, you know, use a needle and they put it through my belly button, so you can't even see that anymore. Goodness, this has taken a turn to the slightly grotesque, hasn't it? Well, that's really all I gotta say. I mean, I don't know. Not much else has really happened other than I had a nice Adventure Time party that was really fun. It just ended out really well. And also, I'm making a Deadpool fandom comic of a version of Deadpool I came up with called Business Suit Deadpool. It was pretty much the stupider side of Deadpool. Let me see if I can get this drawn. It's gonna be terrible quality, but I drew this over multiple hours, and it's not really the best drawing ever drawn, but this is the pretty much the concept art for Business Suit Deadpool. Kind of see, I can't really get it in the light all that well. But there he is, Business Suit DP. So you know, I don't want to spell this all out, so it's just gonna be BSDP, which kind of funny. Goodness, this is long. I should end this. This should be ended. Should I end it? I think I should. Alright, well, join me in the 7th. Oh my goodness. Join me. Together we shall rule the galaxy. No, join me for the, what'll be technically the 5th, but the 4th and final installment of the first night of the It's Me Late show. Here we go.